Welcome back to Beyond the Release Outdoors. Guys, today we're going to do a little bit of a head-to-head battle between Elite and Hoyt. Like I said, we've been struggling a little bit with some target panic and things like that lately. And so some of the guys have been saying, why don't you try your other bow out? So that's what we're going to do. We got the exact same arrows. This bow is actually set up for heavier arrows, but I'm going to pinpoint where it needs to be on the sight and go from there. I got, obviously, as you can see, a helper with me today. So she's going to take her pick on which bow she thinks is going to do better in this contest. So, Emery, she's worried about ticks and mosquitoes. We'll put her in the truck here in a minute, and she won't have to worry about it so much. Do you think the Elite is going to win or the Hoyt?
The Elite.
The Elite. She says the Elite's going to win. So, let's see how it goes. Here we go. All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna start trying this stuff out. I've got two sets of arrows, three of each. They're the exact same arrow. One's got orange knocks, or three of them's got orange knocks on them, and three of them have yellow knocks. The orange knocks are gonna go with the Elite because it's got orange strings, and the yellow knocks will go with the Hoyt. We're about 80 yards away, so the Elite, I've kind of got it dialed in close to where it ought to be for this distance with these arrows. The sight tape is not set up for these arrows, so I just had to kind of wing it on that. So I'm not so much paying attention to where it hits on the target as much as the groups. So let's see what it looks like and see where we need to go. My money is on, this is operator error, the issues that I've been having shooting. I don't think it has anything to do with the bow. The guys say I should try it anyway just to verify, but so we'll do that today. Like I said, I think it's me. I can feel myself not shooting properly. I'm punching the trigger and getting a little bit of target panic. So let's see how things go. Maybe one bow or the other might be a little bit different. Maybe it might help me get over this little slump that I'm in. So here we go. I might have been a little bit low, maybe a little bit right. Elite in a while, so definitely feels different than my Hoyt that I've been shooting. That was not a very good group, but like I said, I think that's probably more related to the fact that I'm having issues more than the bow. Let's try a couple with the Hoyt. A little bit stiffer draw, so I guess it is about 5 pounds heavier too on this one. Or maybe not quite that much, but that one looked like it was pretty good, I think. We're shooting at the top circle on this one. Not sure on that one. I definitely felt myself punch the trigger on that one, so I banked it a little bit. see what it looks like. All right, guys, walking up on this right now. The groups do not look a whole lot different, a little bit different shaped groups. The bottom three are the Elite, the orange Knox, and then the three up at the top are the Hoyt. And the groups are probably pretty similar size, just one's kind of almost in a straight line and one's in a triangle. Neither one of them's really great shots because, like I said, haven't been shooting that great. So let's pull them and try. All right, round two. We are going to do the Hoyt first this time instead of the Elite. Bottom dot. Felt a little bit high, I'm not sure. Last one of the Hoyt. That one I just yanked it a little bit. That was my own fault there. Okay, let's try the Elite. Top dot. Boy, I forgot, after shooting that Hoyt for a while, I forgot how smooth the draw is on this Elite. It is nice. Might have been a little bit low, I can't tell. On that one either. I feel like Elite probably won that one. Let's go have a look. Okay, so Elite definitely had the better group. Those orange ones, all right there together. They were at the wrong dot. I was supposed to be shooting at the top dot, so obviously the sight tape is not the right one for these arrows. I mentioned that before, but that is a much better group than what Hoyt did that time. So let's pull and try one more time just for verification. All right, round three. We're gonna go back to the Elite first again on this one. Bottom circle. Felt pretty good. Might be a little low though, because this was hitting low on that last group. And that bow is smooth. Okay, that one was my own fault there. I jerked that. Last two did not feel real great. Alright, here's the Hoyt. Top circle. right was good, a little bit left. One felt pretty good. Decent, little bit left. Let's go see what they look like. Okay, again, neither one of them not really exactly where I was aiming. Maybe the bows are just a little bit wrong. Maybe I need to get them dialed in a little bit better. I mean, definitely the Elite. I definitely have to get it dialed in better. The group on the Hoyt was a little bit smaller that time, as you can see. Not a huge difference, but enough of a difference. I think we'll go ahead and do, the first one was pretty close too, so let's do a little bit of a tiebreaker round. We'll do a round 4. Let's see what happens. Okay, round 4. We'll call this the sudden death round. The groups on, the Hoyt groups on rounds 1 and 3 were slightly better, and the Elite group on round 2 was much better than the Hoyt. So we'll do one more kind of a sudden death round and see what happens. We'll start with the Hoyt right here, and this will be at the bottom circle. Felt a little bit left. Felt maybe a little bit high and left. Felt pretty decent, I think. Okay, here's the Elite. Last 3 for the Elite. I'll wrap things up. Top dot. Circle, whatever you want to call it. A little low. That might be in there with those Hoyt arrows. Starting to sprinkle a little bit, so we better hurry up and film the rest of this at the house. All right, last one. We'll check it out. Feel good at all. All right, let's go see how it looks. All right, so this is a tough call because here's my Hoyt group and here's my Elite group. They're just about the same. I don't know, it's tough. We may have to try this again. I think the next step would be get the right sight tape on the Elite bow, and then we'll probably work on that here the next few days. Get the right sight tape on there for these arrows, and then try some of this again. And I think ultimately maybe the best option is to take both of them to Shot 3D here in a couple weeks. I could maybe shoot with the Hoyt one day and with the Elite the next day and see which one I score better with. So I think that's a pretty good plan. And we'll go from there. But I think that's definitely probably what's going to happen next. Still got a lot of work to do with my target panic stuff that I've been struggling with, but we're going to keep on working on it. That's the best way to get better, guys. Like I was telling the guys the other day, that probably most people are better natural shooters than I am, because I've got some shoulder issues and stuff. But last year I was able to shoot really well because I was probably averaging 100 arrows a day. I was shooting a lot, and I haven't shot nearly that much this year, and so I'm struggling. But either way, we'll hopefully get some time to shoot a little bit more and get things dialed in, and we'll mess with both bows a little bit, see what we like better. Thanks for tuning in, guys. You guys join us again. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for joining Beyond the Release.